How's that? Am I still Robot Joshua? No. Okay, we're good. Right. So, I've got to close that, then I've got to go back here. Then I've got to go here. Then I'm going to put my little Red Dead playlist on. Which I'll probably turn off. That's what usually happens. Right, I need to refresh that. And we've got to go here. We've got to go here. Oh, shit, I didn't start the timer. There we go. Go back here. Go back here. Okay, I think we're good. So, hello friends. Hello fellow citizens of the interwebs. Hello random people. Hello everyone. I hope you had a good day. It's Friday, right? So I guess that's probably party night. So I should probably say, I've, rather than naming this stream something to do with whatever mission we're gonna do, or like some pun, some really stupid pun, I thought I'd call it World Mental Health Day, because today, well, I guess not anymore, it's technically Saturday now, but for anyone watching in America or Canada or like South America, which is super cool, that I had a little look at their analytics, and it was something like 3%, I think from Brazil. So hello, if you happen to be that one person. So what are we doing tonight in Red Dead? We are... Oh yeah, here we go. So first of all, we're going to do this. Like I was saying, World Mental Health Day. In general, I absolutely cannot stand these bullshit awareness days. For a long time, I was like, I'd do a big post and like do it. I mean, I'm the crazy one, right? So World Mental Health Day is, you'd think, something I generally support. And I did for a long time, like, I don't know, 10 years or something. And during that time was like doing stuff on my own, and then doing stuff in a more official capacity with like organizations and charities and stuff, where I had to be more professional, right? And I don't know if it was that made me kind of jaded. I think maybe it was a factor, but honestly, the main thing was just, after caring about it so much for, I'm guessing a decade, it might be a bit shorter, I don't know. I want to try and stay on the train of thought that I'm on rather than get distracted. I got kind of jaded, and I started to realize, right, that it was just another one of the corporate like social media days, like Black Friday or Black Lives Matter or anything like that. They don't care. All the companies, they don't give a shit. All the politicians and the people in positions where they can make actual change, they don't care. They just want to look like... They just don't want to look like they don't care, right? And I don't know. It's very, very, very performative, and I stopped buying into it probably for a couple of years now. But I thought, I don't know if random people come across this stream, but I wanted to, like, I'm guessing in general people that watch Twitch are probably more accepting of stuff like that, right? Compared to your average 1,000 people. But I wanted to, like... I wanted to just put that there. I don't know. It's a conversation starter, right? That's one of the things. I think that was one of the themes for World Mental Health Day a few years ago. Conversation starters. And as well, it's so... Because you have Mental Health Awareness... World Mental Health Awareness Day. You have Mental Health Awareness Week. Mental Health Awareness Month. And they're all different. And they're all different between America and the UK. So you end up with like 10 different week, month, days. And that's without even going into like specific, like anxiety day, which isn't really a thing, but some people try and get that. Like, so I just thought I'd put it there. If anyone happens to come by, I thought, well, it's maybe better than like I said, some shitty pun I come up with. Hi, Huge. Hi. How's it going? It's been a couple of days. I did mention you. I can't remember which night. I think it was day before yesterday when I was playing the kind of shitty pirate game that you'll notice I am not streaming tonight.
You want to be careful up here. Land is real
hang on.
Sure.
We'll just find out.
Real treacherous. I've been here before.
Have you?
Yes.
Yeah, this is
Funny how
Horseshoe.
things
This
turn
is
out.
our old
Quite
camp.
how you expect, is it?
No, I don't suppose it is.
What you shooting?
Eagles. You know, the images, they really are beautiful. All thanks to you.
3, 2,
I'd
1.
be some poor creature's bad meal by now, many times over, but for you.
Yeah,
My pleasure.
the
Well,
alligators
please,
and the
step away from
wolves
the cliff edge.
and the cougars.
Yeah, they're beautiful, but unlike you, they can fly.
Too true. You really must think I'm a buffoon, don't you? You think I'm such a dimwit I'd just slip off the edge of a cliff?
No, but, well, maybe...
I mean,
Please, sir.
he's
I'm
getting
dense,
kind of
but not
close,
that
honestly.
This area is quite safe. Quite.
Don't no. Oh.
Damn!
I mean, I guess he hasn't seen. I was gonna say, have you not seen Final Destination? Of course he hasn't.
I am not much of a buffoon. Give me a hand, please.
Come on,
Let me
you
out,
don't
please.
ever
Come here.
tempt it like that.
Oh, dear. Oh, thank you.
Honestly, this guy has no survival
Look
instinct
at the eagles, I'm going
whatsoever.
home.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
You know,
That's what I
I really
do.
did get some amazing pictures, thanks to you. And somehow, I haven't quite broken my neck.
You take.
I've loved helping this guy.
Sorry for all the trouble.
I mean, most of the people are criminals, right? They are killers and like predatory money lenders and con men and bank robbers and train robbers. Like, and everyone's kind of trying to fuck each other over in one way or another. That guy, he just wanted to take some cool pictures. He just wanted to see, what was it? It was like it was horses, wolves, alligators. I swear there was a bear or something. I don't know. But he, every time, yeah, we've had to help him out of some shenanigan or another. But he's always been grateful. He's super polite. What's not to love? Okay, yeah, so I was playing the pirate game, and it's not very I don't want to say it's not very good. It's a deeply, deeply, deeply flawed game. It's like Temu Assassin's Creed. But I have been playing it a little bit more. There's no story. I mean, there's a story, but it's so bare bones. There's barely any voice acting. There's no cutscenes. You can't, like, there's no swimming. It's a pirate game, and at no point can you jump off your ship or go swimming in, you know, the sea and the ocean. It's Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but worse in every way. And it's really, like, monotonous. In, like this, there's story, there's the random events, there's combat, there's hunting, there's all the side mission stuff, there's all the stuff like robbing trains and, like, the heists. And I'm not even halfway through this. And multiple cities, right? There's fucking nothing in that game. And I was saying that it's I think the only way I'd enjoy playing that on stream, because I've been playing it while, like, watching something, right, on my phone, and it's bearable, right, but when you're just playing that and nothing else, and you've also got nobody in chat, like, to rein in the rambles. It was a disaster. And I said, I think the only way that playing this would be fun would be if Huge was here, because then it would be like, you know, I don't know if you've seen Community, Troy and Abed. I guess most people know him as the rapper guy, right? Whose name? Oh my god, what does he call himself? Oh Jesus Christ! Like a Childish Gambino, I think. But anyway, they're like two best friends, and they watch really bad, like low quality, like B movies, and it's enjoyable because they are talking to each other throughout, right? And like making jokes about it, and that changes the atmosphere completely compared to just if you were sat by yourself watching a really, really, really bad movie. And it kind of felt like that. Yeah, it was not good. Where are we going? Right, so we've done this. So I think the plan was to go down here now. We've got three main missions now. We got the Greys, which is like a super rich family. We got another one for Dutch. Fuck Dutch. So I say we go back to camp, because I think I've only actually been to the new camp once. We'll go back here and we'll see what Pearson wants. Because Pearson's like the jolly old chef. So I'm guessing it's not going to be like a bloodbath. Jesus. Oh my god. Well, at least I'm not playing something spooky tonight, right? Because oh my god. Even like if I was playing a spooky game and I read that, I'd be like, oh my god, the ghosts are in the game and now they've gone through the wires. And now, like, oh dear. At least it's just like, oh, it's just Cowboy Land. It's just going to be like, I don't know. I mean, what's worst case scenario? It's like a hot guy with a lasso. That versus Ghost. Okay, so, oh shit, we've got no weapons. I mean, yeah, no, these guys are not good. These are like super racist. Not nice dudes.
Law finds me, they'll get an earful about you. Better believe it.
Like, from my very limited understanding of the American Civil War, right? In general, the Union were the good guys, and the Confederates were the bad guys. If you had to choose, but there's like that's half of America and half of America. So obviously, not everyone is bad just because objectively 200 years later or however long they seem like the baddies. But these Lemoyne Raiders, like, this is after the Civil War. This is a while after the Civil War. Like 50 years, 60 years. So these aren't like the vast majority of the Confederate people that were just like normal people. These are the super hardcore, like, my brain isn't working. So I don't feel too bad. And they're also bandits, right? And I know we're an outlaw gang, but we're not. Like a paramilitary thing. That's the word I was trying to think of. I mean, what is the hawk? Oh no, I was gonna say. So what? How are we gonna do this then? How do we deal with this? I don't know if anyone's seen. I'm a sucker for. I can never remember what the subgenre is called. It's like cyber horror or something. But not necessarily Unfriended, but like Unfriended 2, The Den. Missing is probably the best example. It's way less horror. It's more like a mystery. But you know, like where the whole thing's told through like Windows screens and texts and video calls and everyone seems to hate them now. And I love them. How did I get on the subject of that? What was the trail of thought there? Right, so I think what we're going to have to do here, right?
Hey,
Oh yeah,
that lock and you'll buy my silence. All right.
I mean,
Glad to
I don't
be
know
out of
about...
there. Guess we about even.
No,
Stay out of Lemoyne.
no,
Idiot.
no. No.
Fish on the line.
Holy hell!
I mean, I don't want to I feel like that's
Oh my
gonna
God.
probably kill him if we just drag him back, like bumping along the ground.
Holy hell!
Probably wouldn't be bad for a split second, and then terrible, and then murder.
Very kind of you.
I'll get out of this one way or another. Shit-eating Luke.
So, I haven't done this before. I've done 2 bounties for the Sheriff of Valentine. So obviously that's scripted that you have to bring them back. But I've never tried in, like, what would you call this? Like free roam in the open world. Can you rock up to the sheriff and drop off, like, one of these bad guys? Were they maybe sweeten things a little? Is there a I don't know if there's a sheriff. I mean, there has to be, but I know for a fact there's one in Valentine, which unfortunately means a bit of a ride. Saloon, I think it's there, right? Waypoint. How do we do waypoint? There we go. Okay. So, and oh my god, you watched Ed Gein. So, I haven't seen the last, I think like the last 15 minutes of the last episode. I got to spoilers for anyone else. I got to the bit where he's super old and this is all well and good until I see the headlight of a train come in. Where he's super old and he's helped the Mindhunter people, which was questionable. And this way, I think, right? And he got diagnosed with cancer, right? And then at that point, I was like, oh yeah, I think it was before I was streaming a couple of days ago. So I was like, yeah, I'll go sleep it until tomorrow. This show's already been one hell of a bummer. I mean, I don't really want to top it off with him now dying of cancer. And then going on stream and being like, hey guys, how's it going? Because I do try and start these, right, in a relatively positive place. Swiftly, very swiftly sometimes. It completely flips. Oh my god, right? It was so cool. Like, I have read people do not seem to like it. People, like, every single discussion I've come across on Reddit or YouTube or whatever, every video on YouTube is like, why does this exist? This is terrible. The worst true crime ever. What was Charlie Hunnam thinking? Like, and like, it was very creative. Dharma was relatively factual, right? And the Menendez thing, they had a bit more creative license, but it was still pretty accurate for a dramatization thing. But then this, so much of it was like I mean, the first thing, right, was in the show, he killed his brother in, what was it, episode 1? And while that's a theory, he was never charged with that. It was never proven. The deputies found him face down in a swamp, something like that. But we don't. He's not officially listed as like his first victim. He's. I'm pretty sure he hasn't killed anyone, according to his criminal record. He did a lot of terrible, horrible, disgusting things, but he didn't kill it. Compared to Dharma, right, where he kills like flip loads of people in incredibly gruesome, disturbing ways, and then goes on to do some of the things that Ed Gein does. It was super cool seeing, was it episode 2, where it's Alfred Hitchcock. I didn't know. I said, I was so glad that I was right about at least one thing. I said when I was talking about my predictions,
Well, look what you got on the end of your hook. Bravo!
that Norman Bates from Psycho was influenced
You deaf? Get him in the cell.
by Ed Gein, right? With the mother-related stuff, the body-related stuff, the schizophrenia kind of stuff. And not only did they do the Norman Bates connection, they did Alfred Hitchcock literally basing Norman Bates on Ed Gein. It was insane. And then they did Texas Chainsaw, which was another one that I call. They didn't do. I thought they'd, because it's Ryan Murphy. I thought he'd do a little self promo and throw in Oliver Thredson from American Horror Story. But that was super cool. The Texas Chainsaw bit was super cool with Tobe. I can never remember his name. Tobe Hooper. Tobe Cooper. No, Tobe Hooper, I think. That was really cool. And they did Buffalo Bill, which, oh my god, I could not believe, because they had stuff that was like a one-to-one recreation of the scene, and it was so good. It was so good. That I think was hands down the best, because the best part of the series, because Ed Gein has influenced so much. I mean, the show was saying that he's influenced other criminals, which is debatable to the extent the show presented it. But he's influenced so much of horror, especially like slasher villains. And so many horror tropes trace back to him. So not only acknowledging that, but like focusing entire episodes about those bits. The only thing I didn't like was when Ed Gein like chased after the two lumberjacks with the chainsaw, and then did the spin from Texas Chainsaw. That I thought was too much, because again, none of that's proven or officially on his record, officially listed as one of his crimes. So that was but it was good. Okay, so let me have a little look at, because I was literally gonna say what did you think, and then I thought, actually no, it's probably already written down because you've been rambling for a while. Okay. Oh my god, Dharma was so much better, because so much of Dharma was literally, I mean, not shot for shot, right? Because no one knows exactly how it went down in those moments. But the crimes, all of it was basically exactly what happened. And it paced it so much better by having episode 1 be the end and then go into the why. Hands down, you gotta see that. If you remotely enjoyed this, it's a lot better, I think. Oh, yeah. See, like Dharma as well. Don't get me wrong. At no point does he feel like the protagonist, right? But and I can never remember the difference between sympathy and empathy. Is it sympathy and empathy? Like you don't feel sympathetic towards him because he's doing horrible, horrible things. But you do have a little bit of empathy with all the stuff he was going through. And that's how it ended up being expressed. Like, he was a human being. A terrible, terrible person doing terrible, terrible things. But there's that little glimmer that you care for another member of the human race. But this Ed, the Ed Gein thing, there was more to do with that, right? Because Ed was more, like I said, less murderous and more mentally ill. And I do think maybe they overplayed it towards the end. It was good. And like there was one scene that I remember, probably the scene I remember the most, where he's older, but he's not in like full old man makeup. And I think it was after the thingy with the two radio transmitters, right? Where the doctor told him, like, yeah, they haven't been plugged in, mate. Those were hallucinations. And we think you have this thing called schizophrenia. And the way the doctor described it, especially for what would that have been, the 60s, early 70s maybe, it was incredibly well done how they explained that his schizophrenia was like his mind had been a mirror that had been smashed. So there were all these different bits, all these different fragments reflecting back at him, and what was true and what was imagined was blurring. And the doctor used an analogy that I remember, and he was saying that I can't remember exactly what, a quote unquote normal person would have a bad day at work and think to themselves, that today was a bummer. You're like, whatever. Someone with your condition would hear that coming from someone stood across the street talking to you. I feel it. That was I'm a sucker for stuff like that. And then when he accepts his first, wait, I don't think a tear came out, but I got, you know, when you're kind of like, if it went on for a bit longer, maybe, where he has a antipsychotic for the first time, and like hugs the nurse. I don't know, because again, I don't want to come across too pro Ed Gein, but he was a very, very unwell, unmedicated, traumatized man. More so than Dharma. Dharma had shit. Dharma had trauma, and Dharma had mental illness. But Ed Gein was... It's so sad. It's so sad. Because if he was born now, it would get diagnosed early on. He'd be on medication as soon as he turned 18, and then, I mean, would that mean he wouldn't do anything in the future? I'd probably say so. Definitely not like the shit that he was doing. And I think the show captured that aspect of it quite well. It could have been a lot more... Oh, let's look at all the super gruesome... Which is Dharma, right? The show. Like, because the stakes were so high, there were so many body parts, right? So many murders, like confirmed murders. Let's make it super intense, right? And the Ed Gein show had its graphic moments, but nowhere near what I was dreading. Especially if they were going to include stuff like Texas Chainsaw, then they probably wouldn't be worried about the rating, the age rating thing, right? So they could have just gone for it. And yeah, it... Once again, I should have been looking at this. I think you are bang on when you say that it makes people... because when you read about stuff, like true crime tends to be about the victims and like that side of things, the mystery and the getting the justice, that side of stuff, rather than focusing pretty much exclusively on the killer and the killer alone. So inevitably there's going to be some scenes, like I said, even in Dharma, there's scenes that make you think like, Jesus Christ, and you have empathy for him in that moment. And again, how do you think people end up like that? I guess that's the point, right? All those videos saying like, what's the point of this? Why was this made? Part of it is to humanize. And yet, where was my cat having a fight? It's just in the game, okay. It can go too far, which some might argue the Menendez one did. But I think it did it enough to start explaining and for you to be asking questions and examining how your attitudes, what your attitudes are. like adolescence, right? The whole point was that it gets you to start asking questions. The creative liberty for the Ed Gein monsters was so well made. I remember, I think it was whatever episode it's, I think it was episode 1, right? There was like a 20-minute, I won't say the name, but the Germans in World War II. And I was like, where the hell is this going? And I think it did kind of pay off in the end. I thought the lady that played the German woman was pretty good. Vicky Creeps or something. Who was the main lady in Old, the M. Night Shyamalan. When he hugged the nurse, yeah. Why do I feel like, is she like a pop star? American media personality and singer. Oh, she looks like a white Isabella Merced. Is that her name? Like, who was she? Ed Gein. Because they had a whole bunch of oh shit, yeah, her. Yeah. Because I think that's another one that was debatable. Babysitter to 2 sweet children. Oh yeah, here we go. So she said, Addison says in this interview, right? The person says, tell us a bit about your character and how she fits into the story. And she says, Evelyn in the story is a babysitter to 2 really sweet children. I did research before I filmed about Evelyn. The real Evelyn disappeared in 1953. Gein was never officially linked with that case. There's actually not much about her. They don't really know what happened in real life. So it was really interesting for me as an actor to lean into something that there was minimal information about. So it's complete fiction, right? I can't... Well, wasn't he, like, creeping in a basement? I tried looking up... What was the name of Ed's girlfriend? Because that was really weird. Like, that was really weird. Oh. Even the details they went into show the relationship with his mother. I've met people with that type of mindset. It makes you think, doesn't it? Like, luckily, I've kind of, I don't have anyone like that in my life. I maybe did, kind of. But they're not anymore. And I know it's still a thing here, right? Some people are extremely religious and take it to the point of abuse. It made me think of Carrie, right? I'm sure Stephen King maybe based Carrie's mum on Ed Gein's mum. Or maybe her portrayal in the show was based on Carrie's mum in Carrie. I don't know. Either way, they are very similar. It's like she's the mum in Ed Gein. It was way worse though. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I mean, I wrote down. I can't remember what the quote was. All women are sin or some shit like that. And like she's a woman. Like it. But some people just I mean, that's how cults work, right? Where are we headed? Just kind of been wandering. Down here, right, Pearson? Oh shit, no, why I'm feeding Arthur. I need to feed the horse. Yeah, oops. She got famous doing TikTok dances. I'm really bad with. I'm good with pop culture in general, but with the like Dua Lipa, Olivia Rodrigo, Camilo Cabello, like they all kind of blur into one for me. And especially people like that. I didn't have TikTok until like a month ago. So whenever there's like a reality show, right? And it's like, oh, this person was in a soap opera. This person is like Gordon Ramsay or some shit. This person's a comedian. Basically, whenever they have someone and it's like, this person's an influencer. I don't know who that is. And I'm online basically every second that I'm conscious. But I do not know that whole genre of famous person. I mean, I know the names, but so I had no, I didn't recognize her. I just thought, oh, it's it's like an actress around like every other actress in the show.
got no authority here.
Which I don't know how people feel. I know
Lemoyne Raiders holding this
I know
road.
there was conversation about a year ago about changing it to, because it maybe shouldn't be actors and actresses. It should just be actors. I don't know what the consensus is. I think that conversation kind of died. So I don't know. Maybe I should. If anyone has any feelings, let me know. I don't know if that's just something I missed the end of the conversation about. I mean, you're welcome, I guess.
What they're doing, folk.
I'm sick of
And
this.
I guess the loot is the loot, right? I think most of the time I don't have a problem with it. There's... Oh, hang on. We got the timer going off. Okay, I might go robot-y for a second. I should correct itself pretty soon. And we'll reset that. I know people. I am very blessed that I know people all across the world.
Yep.
The coolest one, we lost touch, but I had a friend that was like, she lived in like Greenland or something, like basically the North Pole. I think she was Inuit, with the like super cool like face tattoos, that I can't I won't say her name, but this maybe sounds a wee bit racist. Like really cool name, as someone that's lived in England his whole life, where there were 3 people that also had the name Josh in my class. I think the most exotic male name at my primary school was probably Patrick. But like, I know people all across the world, and it is so fucking cool. How did I even get on that conversation? Again, what was that trail of thought? Oh my god. Officially at scatterbrain o'clock. It's really weird as well. I should probably keep my voice down because my sister is asleep upstairs, which is not normal. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I will find out tomorrow. Oh, Jesus. I mean, maybe put that down. Oh, Pearson, come on. Mental Health Awareness Day. Come on. Mental Health Awareness Day. Well, it's not Mental Health Awareness Day, is it? That's a different day. It's World Mental Health Day.
In your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
My husband and I, we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife,
Okay.
or use a gun.
Well,
I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for
I
dinner.
mean,
Damn monkey crazy
maybe not.
goddamn fishwife.
Ah!
No,
Fishwife? What does that mean?
Come with me then.
Is
Wanna
that
head out
like
there?
because
Run,
the husband
man.
is dead, right? So
be it.
he's sleeping with
We
the
the ones that's
fishes.
hunting. We're hunting.
So like fishwife, like a widow.
So they got guns of their own.
I don't know.
Afraid of dying.
Good.
Or is it just like fishwife
Need
because
anything, Mr. Pierce?
you're a smelly woman?
Maybe me and Miss Zad are gonna take a little ride.
Yeah,
Oh, we're gonna
Sure.
hang out with Sadie.
here's my list. And can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
Yeah, come on then, Sadie.
So
Okay.
I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Oh, we gotta hold this. Oh, I mean, I feel like it's given us the shopping list. Maybe... Are we supposed to look at it? No. Okay. Thought they were trying to trick me for a second.
You cool?
I guess.
You know, I'll call my horse.
I'm sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweat
She can
half-wit.
come along with us too.
Guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
So Sadie, I think she might become one of my favourite characters.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
So far, she's very, very much at the beginning of her
from you in
arc.
some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health.
But she
is
gives
not
me like a
deteriorated
Jason
further.
Todd,
Blah, blah,
Red Hood
blah.
vibe.
Boring. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
She has a
Before
lovely
you ask,
accent.
I am
It's
still
slightly
yet
different
take a
to,
wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors.
the people here. I mean, it's very different to the people here. But I mean,
Oh, look.
the NPCs
Behind something.
in whatever state this is set.
Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting
Creepy
mail.
Strauss.
Tacitus Kilgore, whatever they change.
Tacitus kill. That.
Here.
Is that not incredibly suspicious? I mean, why not say like Henry Johnson or Johnny Silver, Ian Edwards? I don't know. But Tacitus Kilgore. I mean, that you might as well just call yourself like Fancy McFancy Pants. They both sound about as plausible. So how's everyone's Friday been? I hope you've had a good day. I am very happy because tomorrow I think I'm gonna have pizza for dinner. And pizza improves any day by what? Probably 33%, right? every day is at least a third better if it features pizza. I mean, where are you? Oh, I thought we were... This one, it said to get off. Maybe not. This way? Yeah, here we go. So this is Rhodes with, I think it's clay, right? That makes the ground kind of red. We still not done.
Okay, here we are.
So, what's the plan? I thought
What the fuck?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots.
Yeah.
We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy some food to eat. And no guns.
Some oatcakes would be good.
There'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Work's dried up like an old dead frog. There's a job.
Why do I feel like I shouldn't leave her to just do this? She is gonna be a wild card, I reckon. She, for context, at the very start of this game, we turned up at the Adler Ranch, however you say it. And, hang on. And, when we got there, I think it was the O'Driscolls, right? They'd killed a woman's husband, and a whole gang of them had been there with her alone for a couple of weeks. So nothing is explicitly said, but you can imagine how that was for her. So we got there and killed all the O'Driscolls because of Dutch's beef with them, and then so I guess rescued her more by accident than a decision by Dutch necessarily. And she's decided to come with us, and it was her that had the quote where Arthur said, we put her on our horse, and then she said oh, who are you guys? And Arthur said something along the lines of, we're bad folks, ma'am, but we're not them. Which I think summed it up well, right? We're an outlaw gang, but we are robbing from the rich. Aside from Micah and Bill, we're not murderous. We're not a gang of Dharmas, right?
Get back to work. Hey, mister.
What? I can't remember what. Was that maybe a little interaction we could have had with that? Something about Vera. Anyway. Howdy folks, I'll be polite.
Well, howdy now.
Howdy.
See some friendly faces around here.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't necessarily call them friendly faces.
Hey, partner.
Hello, good sir.
How do you do, sir?
How do you do? How about you in the corner? Hello, mister. Very snazzy hat you have on. I am very jealous. How about you, mister? You seem a little unsteady.
How do you do?
Can I suggest maybe one of the seats?
Hello, Jeff.
Speaking of seats, how is it going? I love your jacket.
How you doing?
And
Not good at all.
that's some... Oh. What's up?
I was
still unkind.
mental health day.
Well,
What's
hope
up?
your luck improves.
See you soon.
I hope so. Am I safe leaving you alone at a train station? Has it been that bad of a day?
I heard
I mean, you're looking.
Braithwaite's has been bothering the nanny goats again. If you get my meaning.
Don't surprise me in the least.
Well, he's talking
Well, I
about
must get
goats.
So long.
So
Hello.
I guess we can leave him to it. He wants to see the goats, right? So that's his reason.
Can I help you, mister?
Reason to
Yes,
get
I
up
would
tomorrow.
like to post a letter.
All right.
I would like to post a letter.
Well, I must get on.
Should I read that? I don't think it was gonna let me.
Okay, no trouble.
So
Thank you.
Bye now.
I didn't know I had a bounty. Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
How do you do?
And that's charged. I'm really thirsty. Oh yeah, I remember. When I brought up my my friend that lives in the icy the polar bear place. We were talking about Ed Gein's mum and the that stuff. I know people who are in situations like that.
Well, look
Hello,
at
mister, you having a snooze? That's Sadie. Where is Sadie? Yeah, I know people who are in situations where they have a parent like that, or like a family network that are like that,
Take that for yourself, okay?
and it's awful.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for it. Goddamn.
Wowzer. Well, I love the new
Okay,
look.
get on. I'm about done here.
I don't know if this is gonna fuck up the mic.
Hop on. I'll be right with you.
You look 1,000 times better, Sadie.
Arthur, you get on.
Is this your newfound sense of confidence?
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come on, lady, get a move on.
I like Sadie.
I love the hat.
I know.
Yeah,
Can we go first
You get
person?
everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see.
Don't start.
Yeah, she is styling.
Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work.
She looks like
I
a
wasn't some little wife
like a
with
rock
flower in
star
her
from the
hair and carried
70s.
pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now.
See, I was just gonna check. I thought, oh, I don't have my guns on me. It's given us the repeater, which wasn't one that I selected.
Harmonica.
I'll have you
So
know,
shit
I
is gonna
was
hit the
loved
fan,
by
I
my life
reckon.
before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
I know.
Hang on. Is that just me? Hang on, folks. There we go. Okay. What were we talking about? Oh, Sadie's awesome new look.
I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know
What does she want? A harmon? Ah.
nobody
Oh my God,
taking
she's
nothing
musical
from
too.
me ever again.
Just don't kill the king. Hey there!
Oh, who's this?
What,
I have a bad... Is this going to be a bloody Lemoyne Raider?
Keep it cool.
You need to pay a toll to pass through here.
Fucking called it.
Think so.
You
The
don't
bloody
think so?
racists.
How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
Oh shit,
what I
there's two.
Hey, how's about this?
Oh, I mean, you completely missed. You missed both their horses and both of them. So I applaud the attempt, but you didn't hit anything.
They was gonna rob us. I'm gonna run
But the
this
music's
son of a
going.
bitch
No, no. Oh, fucking hell, Sadie.
Well, wanted to see some action, lady.
That was just a dude, right? Oh, shit. Shit, there's bloody loads. Oh, Christ. Oh, no, 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 no.
Think I can't handle these fools?
And we don't have our shotgun. Oh, there's cover. I didn't see the blinking cover.
I don't remember asking you to prove it.
There, see? Not many still standing now. Only one bit of goddamn bullets, you sons of bitches.
Finally.
You are enjoying this far too much.
Yeah, you run, you goddamn coward. I think we're good here, Arthur.
I mean, I don't think he's running anymore.
All right, I'll drive us back.
Is that it? I mean, do you want to maybe talk about the fact that we all nearly just
We should get
died?
out of here.
Or that we killed,
Probably shouldn't
I mean,
linger
what's
here
that?
too long.
like, 10 Lemoyne Raiders?
No.
Which
that's
I
those
don't think
things
you've
here.
done before.
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine. Hey, watch it.
Wild
Those
card.
bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
You did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Are you gonna tell Dutch?
Maybe.
Dutch.
If he asks. But maybe not.
So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, we've bumped into the Lemoyne Raiders.
Don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
That's not a new, I didn't read the letter.
And you wouldn't.
Shit, I didn't read the letter.
No small.
Oh, I mean, I don't think I read the letter. Pearson's letter. Here we go. So apparently you don't actually get the letter, but if you zoom in really close, you can read over Sadie's shoulder, and you can read the letter. So I want to read out this letter that if I can read the handwriting. Let me. I mean, it's not the same. It's a different accent, but dear Aunt Kathy, I haven't heard from you in some time, and I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. As for me, my don't know the end of that sentence. The life of a diamond prospector can be a lonely one at times. So he's telling his Aunt Kathy that he's a diamond prospector rather than a chef for an outlaw gang. Interesting. A diamond prospector can be a lonely one at times, but it suits a man of my don't know. So I guess that's like of my diplomatic disposition. I have traveled widely, making a name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife. Not God, doing that American voice. My throat clearly does not like it. Oh. Which is probably a good thing. That's the universe telling me enough. You've already damaged what would it be, Anglo-American relations enough.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours.
And what else is new? Not much, I don't think.
Yep.
I feel like there was stuff, but now I'm trying to, like, now I've typed into my mental Google system, what's new? It's like the internet's not working and the bar's just spinning round and round and round. Gotta dye my hair. Gotta dye my hair this weekend.
What are you doing?
It's long overdue. Oh shit. And I need a shave again. Oh, this is our camp. Oh, I don't know why. I was getting all like I thought I had to sneak into this place. It's our flip it. Yeah, that's our bed over there.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
The accent killed my throat as well.
Out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you were
Well,
riding
I
with
think
me.
she's definitely up there on
Well,
best dressed
they say
members of
I
camp.
lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today.
Pearson,
Miss
Pe-
High
Pe-
and
Pearson is not.
Nice pants.
Oh, shut up.
But he makes the best stew in camp. He also makes the only stew in camp. Well, that was cute, I guess. So what I want to do now, before it goes... Sorry, Swanson. Over here is a white mission with Shawnee Boy.
What do you mean?
Those
And
families. The rich ones
these
in the big
ones
houses.
disappear after some time,
Go have a look around.
I think.
See what you can find
So
out.
I'm going to do this first. This is next. Because I don't want it to...
I hope so.
Ideally,
See what I
I'd
can
sleep
find out.
and replenish my cores. But I don't want to risk... I'll do a save, just in case. But oh, that's not how we do a save. But I think maybe that would be a good idea. If I turn my brain on, that sounds like a good idea. What? I've never dyed my beard, but I have noticed some grey beard hairs over the last month or so. I'm telling myself they're blonde hairs, right? Because my head hair is blonde when it's not got some kind of dye on it. Right now it just looks like kind of shit brown. Like mud, sludge. Sludge is probably the best description. But when I was doing it blue, it was blue for a solid few years. And that would go after about 3 weeks and then be completely back to blonde. Black seems to stick in the hair a lot longer.
Yeah. So, tell me,
I-
your people, Jacobites
It's the one
or
thing I've done to
English
try and
lovers, are they?
be a mature,
My people were
responsible
peasants. They had
adult,
no time
right?
for politics.
My dad
The
would say
one,
that no
like-
politics was politics.
That old world bullshit it ain't got no place here.
Why? Because there ain't no judgment
Conformity.
here. Most folks hate the Negroes, they hate the Redskins, the Jews, even us Irish. You ain't so free of politics.
I hate everyone just the same.
Well,
Amen,
in that case,
Arthur.
you're gonna want what I just found for us.
What's that?
I was riding around a couple of days back. I come across this old cabin. A couple of fuckers
Mysterious.
laid about outside all liquored up. I didn't think nothing of it. But then I come across this hunter down by the river. He tells me they're a stick-up crew. Says they hit a train a couple of days back near
I'm
Emerald
picturing
Ranch.
Omar from
Nice
The
fella he
Wire.
was, shared a bottle we did. Then I robbed the bastard blind.
You believed him?
No reason not to. If he's right, it'll be a big haul for us.
Oh, that
I saw
glorious
3 of them,
beard,
maybe
Arthur.
more, but I reckon you and me, we could take it
Starting to
real
look a
easy.
bit
All right.
Davy Jones, though.
Hell, let's go check it out.
Damn sons of
Like,
bitches.
it's at the
Think they're
point
mean?
where it's
They're
clipping
about to get
through
a lesson in
the
mean.
outfit.
You just keep your cool, you hear me?
But I've had blue hair's like the thing I'm known for. But I tried red hair, which turned out to be more orangey, which was not good. It was kind of purple for a while,
How far is this place?
and kind of like pinky purple a different time.
All right.
But like blue's always been. If I wasn't gonna dye it black, I'd be dyeing it blue. So unfortunately, it doesn't look quite as cool. Like, it's not that much a change. When it's blue, it's for the first, probably for the first week, it's really like intense, deep blue. It's lovely. But my facial hair's black, so it then matches. If I dye my hair black, it just looks like I have black hair. And that's... I never wanted to go for black hair because it was too goth, right? Despite the fact that I went through a major emo phase that I'm debatably still in, but I had like a huge fringe that I straightened and everything, but it was always blonde. So I never really considered doing black hair before, and then one of my friends was like, "Oh yeah, you should do it." And I'm a sucker for following people if they tell me what to do.
I see you sitting around plenty.
I mean, I don't need no coddling like the rest. Dutch knows my value to the cause, as from the moment I met him.
You tried to kill him.
I feel like if I maybe did this accent, it would come across a bit racisty.
He said as much.
I'm sure. Dutch is good at seeing things in people. And while we're talking about money, you are clear.
Especially like as an English person.
We split half. Other half goes to the gang. Dutch keeps all our savings hidden in a safe spot outside camp.
Yeah, I'm calling. He bloody nicks it all. I'm convinced.
Camp funds, supplies, and the like. The fact you don't know that suggests you clearly ain't put much in it.
I always pay me way, don't you worry.
You're sure you scoped this place out right?
Yes, see?
Feel like we're gonna need the shotgun.
That's why I wanted you along for this. You're still a doubter. I ain't just some dumb kid.
Yeah, see, I've never
Like doing this
bleached.
shit already.
I've never. If I wanted the red hair that I tried to get, I should have bleached before. But my hair is blonde enough that when I did blue, I didn't have to bleach it before, and it would still be really vibrant and bright. I've never bleached. I know that if I bleached my hair, it would just like. The thing I struggle with hair-wise is frizz, right? Because I have curly hair, and if I didn't put product in it, it would be like even more of a bird's nest. It would be quite like that way.
Let's make sure we keep one of them alive to tell us where they stashed the money.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Where are we headed, Sean? It feels... Oh, here we go. Here we go. But it... I don't know. I've never had my hair dyed professionally. I haven't had my hair cut by someone in like...
Look.
5... Like pre-lockdown for sure.
Leave it to me.
Probably a couple of years before that.
You hang back.
But I've never had it dyed by a dyer. So I'm sure they do a way better job than you can do on yourself. Right? That's the whole point of their profession. I think if I was ever going to bleach my hair, I'd at least, like, especially the first time, get someone to
5 seconds to get the hell off my property, boy.
like
Look,
so
we don't
because
want no
I
trouble.
what the fuck am I
Just
doing?
thought you
It
might
feels
like to know
more
this
extreme,
posse
right?
alarm and headed this way.
Feels
No, it
like
doesn't.
it's more
Bumble the
chemically.
beast.
It's bleach.
Where?
Right here. Heads up, Arthur.
Oh
Here
shit.
come the rest of them.
Fight that outlaw. Are we not outlaws? But we won't. Ugh.
We got more coming out of the woods.
But also if it's like an impulsive thing, that's when you do it yourself, right?
You're the only one left. Give it up now.
Oh, we got. Oh, is he inside? That makes sense. Or is that? What? Oh, he's here.
All right, take it easy. Behind the wall in the bedrooms, if you stick your hand between the gap.
All right, you go grab the money. I'll keep an eye on Sunshine here.
A secret stash. Ooh. I mean, milkshake. That sounds very good right now. And so I saw Gerard Way of My Chemical Romance solo. I've never seen My Chem live, but I've seen Gerard Way. He came to my city and did this really small gig for his solo stuff.
He got some good stuff.
And he had bright red hair
Why
at
don't
the
you see what
time.
else you can find, Sean?
But also Matt Bellamy from Muse had bright red hair. And
Told you we'd
so
make
I
him
can't
up,
remember
Robin,
who
didn't I?
else. There was someone
Did
else.
good. Let's see what the pay is first.
Dug this up
The
all by
thing
yourself.
for me
Proper
was
lead.
always Blue.
All right,
Like
all right.
when I was growing up, I think it was a funeral. There was some distant family member that turned up with bright blue hair, and me as a kid was like, holy fuck. Like, people can have blue hair? What the shit? But obviously when you're like 7 years old or some shit, you're not allowed to have blue hair. So it was always like, oh, as soon as I'm 18, I'm going to dye my hair blue. And I never did. Until I tried to top myself. And then I was like, shit, who cares? What? Like, I'm going to do it. And then I did it and kept doing it. And then I tried the other bits. I tried red. And I was going for like a bright red. But it turned out... It turned out orange, right? Not even like a nice ginger. It turned out orange. Like pumpkin orange. It was not a good look. But then I dyed blue over. I kept with it for like a month. And then did blue over it. And then I mixed red and blue a couple of times. And it was this really cool, like... Well, the person I was dating at the time called it Galaxy Hair. Which is a pretty good name, I guess. Add me. I don't want to add you on I don't have Discord. Thank you for the free comment, but I don't... You are barking up the wrong tree. And, oh my god, I have been through so many hair products. I've been using the one I've been using right now for a bit over a year, and it's the happiest I've ever been with my hair. It's this like coconut, I think it's called coconut curl cream or something. But it makes my hair smell incredible. Apparently, I can never smell it because I guess I'm used to it. But it perfectly controls the frizz. So I'm very, very happy with it. And it's not super chemically. It's also not like super organic or anything or expensive. It's not like a really fancy one. Oh.
This is more like
But I've been through so many like
What about my car? I found a place tonight.
frizz serums,
but don't forget to give the can
curl holding
don't appear by magic, you
cream,
know.
All right.
like
don't need to
all
lecture again.
sorts
See you
of
back at camp.
stuff.
Never know what
And
There's
it-
gotta be other places out there like this.
They always did one thing. So like one would that they're a bit like antidepressants, right? They all had good points and bad points. So like one would be really good at controlling the frizz, but it would make it look too greasy. Or one would control the frizz and not look greasy, but it made my hair really, really crunchy. There would always be a bad side. This one doesn't. This one is, I'm basically happy with it. Which is good. I used to have like one of the hairstyles I had when I was a little kid. Obviously, I didn't have long hair till I was like a depressed man. So like I had a buzz cut when I was a kid. I had like some bullshit quiff when I was a kid. I also had like, we're talking peak 2000s, like Linkin Park on the radio, going to see the first Transformers movie, like Evanescence, Bring Me to Life, that kind of time. And I had my hair and I just like stick it all up. So I was like a porcupine.
Time to go, boy.
That's the only time I've used like gel. Gel was horrible. How people have hair where they like slick it back. How they do that, I do not know. What's this? We got a big question mark.
Slow up now.
What, is that something over there? Where's... Here we go. Yeah, that's a fucking dude. Right? That... Is this like a hallucination? He's British, of course. What does that mean? Is that... Huh? Let's go that one. Yeah. What on earth is this? Can't remember if I saved. No, I didn't. Phew. I'm intrigued by this now.
Oh, this is a pretty pickle.
Say that again. Is this guy bother? Oh. That sounded like one of my people. Hello, mister. Good gracious me, old boy.
What the devil are you looking at?
What the devil are you wearing? That's not your typical cowboy attire.
I'm sorry?
No, I'm sorry. I'm ruined. Ruined!
How so?
It's a
Ruined.
disaster. Who wants to see a woman wrangle wild animals who doesn't have any bloody wild animals? Come to America.
Any bloody wild
Come
animals?
to the land of opportunity. I
Bloody
said.
hell.
Sod you, Daddy, I said. I'm going to America to make it
Sod,
on the
sod
stage.
you.
I didn't want to be in the army. Now look at me. The old git will have a field day.
The old
didn't
git.
really understand any of that.
I had an act.
Oh, come on,
The
you
bravest woman in the world.
Did people not understand
Watch
that?
her tame wild beasts.
And you were the woman.
Of course I was the bloody woman. Look at me. It's the stage. Grease paint. Tears. No one wants to see a man wrangling wild animals.
Ed Gein.
And no one wants to see a woman wrangling nothing. Can I borrow your gun? I want to shoot myself. You see, I'm buggered.
Why?
My animals. They escaped.
Buggered.
And now I'm
Oh my
buggered.
god.
What escaped?
A priceless Ranjaniki tiger from the slopes of the Hindu Heights. A fantastic, elusive zebra from the plains of Ongo Bongo by the shores of the Limpopo. And a magnificent lion from the grasslands of Tanganyika.
Yeah, I see your problem. They're pretty hard to come by around here.
Listen, friend. Help a fellow out, would you? I'm beyond desperate. If you see any of them, will you bring them back here?
I mean, I will happily help a fellow countryman.
Roaming around.
Exactly. Well, I believe the zebra's up near Larned Sod. Distinctive creature that he is. I'll make it worth your while.
All right, madam.
It's bloody Margaret, not madam. Margaret. Mistress of fucking danger.
Mistress of fucking danger.
Sooner the better, please.
What an interesting chat. Chapette? I don't know if it's part of the act. So we gotta look for a zebra. See, I don't have to do an accent for this guy. Or girl. I don't know. I feel like chap is gender neutral. It's like dude. Well, I guess it is exactly like it's the English version of dude. And like, yeah, you can say chapette or dudette. But by using that, you are gendering dude and chap. It's, in my mind, it's like mate. It's like a social nicety. Like you're not specifically saying, like, you're not using it as a way of saying man or woman. It's a chill way to refer to a person. And by saying, like, dudette and chapette, it's then making dude exclusionary. I don't know. Shit, I guess maybe that means I should definitely say actor and actor then. It's all coming full circle. Yeah, in that case, I should make a concerted effort not to say actress, and it should always just be actor. If I'm, because that's the same, right? I don't know. It's like, it's 4:20. Hee hee. I would. It would be so cool, right? If he was right there and I could be like, oh, here we go. My cat is... Hang on, folks. Time has gone off again. That means we're coming up to 2 hours. Okay, I might go robot for a second. But then we'll be back. Okay. Yeah, it would be super cool, right? If I could be like, oh yeah, here he is. But he is so independent. You can guarantee that if you are busy, if you've got to pee real bad, that's when he'll jump up on you and be all snuggly and like lay on his back waiting for you to put your arm in and rub his tummy. If you're specifically like trying to do that though, nuh-uh. I love him so much. He was a rescue. We adopted him. And I am so proud of the little guy. When the first couple of days, everyone had to whisper. And even a whisper, he'd hide underneath the oven. Because he did not come from a nice place. All we know is that there was lots and lots and lots of cats, and they did not get any attention. They didn't get food. They didn't get water. And then he ended up at the adoption place. And I love him. We both are anxious little boys. I'm really protective of him. Which I'm sure you could probably read into. But I do everything I can to keep him safe, because he goes out and about. So he's been missing once. He's completely independent, so he comes and goes as he pleases. And normally he's fine. But there's 2 new cats that have moved in the neighborhood, and they do not get on. So, like, I think it was last night, they were sat out there literally. It sounds like a human being screaming. But he's been in really bad scraps before, and like he's got a hole in his ear. He's definitely got his scars. But I'd probably be dead, honestly, if it wasn't for him. I feel like we both came into each other's lives at a very important time, I think. That's why he's on there. It's weird. I had a cat growing up, but it was then like it was. I think it was like a couple of months older than me. So obviously it died a long time ago now. But it was a constant, right? We're gonna ride the zebra.
Your stripes better not rub off on my pants.
So yeah, and she just kind of sat around sleeping, a lot less independent, because she wasn't a rescue, so she'd been like in the house all her life, whereas my cat, he's got his issues, and I don't know. I definitely feel way different about him than I do the one we had growing up. The one we had growing up, obviously I loved her very much and was very sad when she died. But I wasn't like protective. I'm protective of my cat. I don't know. I didn't think I really had that side to me.
Wait a minute there. I need to have a word with you.
Especially like when I've been in a really bad place.
Get out of here. I had enough of you.
He's kind of we've helped each other. We've helped each other. But he is still very like any new people he will run.
Oh, you're okay, boy.
There's I don't know exactly what the relation would be, but there's a family member's kid, right, that I've mentioned twice, I think. And when she was little, she'd be here, and like I'd mention the cat, and she'd be like, "Oh my God, let's go and see it," because her cat again was a cat from like the pet store, I guess, I don't know, where they're like sheltered, like. I've said this to people. I think I don't think I'd ever get a pet from a pet store or like a breeder or anything after having my cat now. Knowing that there's so many animals stuck in those places completely alone for 11 hours and 23 hours and 58 minutes of the day in a teeny tiny cage, like surrounded by just animals screaming at each other, like terrified. I would never go and buy an animal. I'm definitely going to be, you know, the trope of like the crazy old cat lady. I'm going to be the crazy old cat man. I'm already the crazy cat man, so. Once the beard goes completely grey, then that's it. Random tree. God, this zebra is making horrible noises. And really, I feel like we maybe shouldn't be riding it. I thought we'd be like leading it back. Anyway, how's it going, old chap? I come bearing a zebra.
Good grief! You found him! Our zebra!
Well, you can call him that. Although he's as much a zebra as you are a lady animal wrangler.
Oh dear, you're missing the point, aren't you? It's an illusion. A trick of the eye to bamboozle the senses. Confound comprehension.
Hoodwink your audience?
Hoodwink? Our audiences? Dear boy, don't be so dreadfully literal. No one will pay for the truth. They only pay for deception. The allure of the stage. Dreams and reality. What is the greater conjuring trick? Lassoing some poor beast on the plains of Mumbo Jumbo Land and shipping it here.
Mumbo Jumbo Land.
Or turning there, in the glare of those arc lamps. Something
That
mundane
definitely sounds a bit
into
racist,
something
old boy.
Extraordinary. It's the difference between prose and poetry. It's alchemy. We're selling dreams, dear boy.
Well, as long as you don't pay me with tickets to your show.
Yes. Well, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
And speaking of my payment,
Of course. I shall make it worth your while. But, first, we shall need the whole menagerie back before we can think about that. My assistant's gone for the
So
night.
other than the
Tiger,
farting
yes,
zebra,
and taken our remaining line
what
in
else
case
do
we
we
lend a
need?
forward. They're down there on Caliga Way. Please, I hate to ask.
all right, I'll see what I can do.
I mean, we don't have to do all of those now, do we?
Let's go, boy.
Find the tiger handler. Yeah, because it's not given us like an objective. It's given us how. Yeah, I don't want the index. It's given us one of these side quest things. So we do have a choice. We can carry on. We can carry on with Margaret and the circus. We can go see what Dutch wants, which I am not thrilled about. Or we can go. We've never met a Grey. We don't know what their deal is, but we know they're incredibly influential and like own. Basically, they own all of Rhodes. I feel like maybe we should finish what we started with Maggie. So I think I think I'm gonna do that one, right? We'll carry on. We'll see what Maggie, how this is gonna end. I mean, it's already escalated. It's gone from a zebra to a tiger. So does that mean it's gonna go from a tiger to a... anything here? Is this where we did the thing with Sean? Yeah. Yeah, this is all... We searched all in here. Oh, where was that? Inspect. Yeah, can I yeah, how do I here we go. What do you have for me? Double action revolver. Oh yeah, we've already got one of them. Has that given us a second one? What's the... How do we... Oh, we need to be on our horsey horse. Oh no, here we go. So this is the double action revolver. It's quite fast. Seems to be a bit faster than the ones we've got. What about if we do a one-handed... Yeah, I think the damage might be lower, but they're quick. I'll give it that. Okay, so we can head out of here now. God, my legs are killing me.
Okay, fella.
Okay.
Yep.
So step one, before we get into a firefight, get our guns back. There we go. God, I'm getting sleepy, folks. How many cats do I think I'll end up with? OMG, like 30? Like a comical amount. Because I get the feeling as soon as I get more than one, that'll be it. For me, there's a threshold between one and more than one. If you have one, you're a cat person. If you have multiple, then you have babies. Then it becomes your thing. You are a cat person. So I think as soon as I cross that threshold, that'll be it. I won't be able to like go to sleep knowing that I managed to rescue 2, but there were 4 more that were in the cages next to them. So now I've got 6. And then if I've got 6 cats, I mean, there was a lizard that was going to get put down. And a bird with a broken wing. And a dog with one eye. And then before you know it, I've got like a zoo in my house. So we're looking for a bloody tiger here. I feel like we should be able to stumble across that. I never thought I'd like dogs, and I'm still scared of dogs. But I've softened a bit. I still don't think I'll ever... Unless I get involved with someone that has a dog and then spend a lot of time with it to the point that it's like, I don't know.
Oh dear.
Don't use any... So how are we supposed to do this? Is this the tiger tamer? My sister's dog doesn't scare me, and I find it very cute. Find her very cute. Not it. But would I actually want her for more than a day? Cats are so independent and
Hey, mister.
Oh.
Miss.
Howdy, mister.
not self-sufficient, but
Yeah, you found one?
dogs rely on
Found
you
a
for
caravan
every
down the
single
way.
thing.
Margaret said that you might need a hand.
Oh, you weren't wrong. That tiger's missing.
And they just
I sent our best
that
lion out to
on all
find
the
him,
time.
and, now he's missing too. It is a right old
I know dogs are
predicament.
technically more intelligent than cats, but
From Valentine, I think.
I
He might be more of a kind of dog than a
I don't
lion,
think so.
but in a certain light, a feller could never tell.
more a dog than a lion.
Which way to go?
I thought it was a
Look at them shrubs
tiger,
over there.
but
Okay. Why don't you hop up on the wagon and I'll see if I can find his track.
Okay. That first set of shrubs, that's where I lost sight of him.
I got it.
hang on, folks. I'll be back, and we'll finish this mission. Before sleepy time. But I will be back in a couple. It'd be so much cooler if I had this queued up so that the timing would work. ASMR if I left the mic on. What I would do for a chiropractor, but Ice did a very good job, if I may say so myself. So we are back here, right? We are looking for the lion that looks like a dog, or the dog that looks like a lion. Is what I think it's going to end up to be. Have we? Unknown animal. I see. This is going to be a coyote or something, right? A coyote, as Arthur would say.
You paint this dog?
I mean,
There's some pigment.
yeah. She's just painted a big dog. Maybe glued a wig to it or something.
Looks like blood to me.
It's maybe not a good sign.
What's this?
What's what? This is just more of the paint or whatever it is. The dye. Oh god, is that it?
Ex-dog, ex-lion.
Oh yeah, it's just like a dog with a...
Where's the rest of them?
I think a cougar took him.
That'd be Stripey. And I always thought they got along.
That would be Who's Stripey?
What else? You still need it back?
Oh, yes, sir. She's our star attraction.
Well, let's hope it wants the other half of its dinner.
Wait, so how come the zebra's not called Stripey?
The other half? Really?
I'm gonna put him in your wagon. You find somewhere to hide.
Oh.
So did she really put a normal dog with a wig
Okay.
glued to it in a tiny rattling wagon, caged in with a cougar, which I've been made aware, mountain lion and cougar, that's the same. So it was in there with an actual lion. No wonder it went south.
Come quick.
Went all this way.
I went out to find a tiger,
Cougar, you mean?
and I end up losing a lion.
Yeah, dog.
Ain't having any luck.
Well, if that's what you're dealing with, you didn't have any luck to begin with. Cougars and dogs.
Hey, it ain't what you got in this life. It's what you make of it.
Well, that's very
Lovely
wise of you.
hairstyle. I don't know what that's
Zebras and
called.
tigers. Hey, keep your head down. Coming.
Or have we got movement?
Look, I really don't think she'll eat the dog. Like I said, they was friends.
Shut it.
I gotta try as well. I haven't taken a screenshot yet to use in the thumbnail. Shit, yeah, that's an actual flipping lion. A tiger, even. That's no dog with paint on. I mean, I think it might... That's still paint though, right? It's not an actual tiger. It's a cougar that's been painted by the woman. Sorry. Well, I hope everyone's had a good Friday. Anyone that's tuned in late, I don't think there is. But anyone that's tuned in later tonight, hello. Unfortunately, towards the end of these, I get a bit sleepy. So, not that it was entertaining before, but that's probably where the decent conversation was. At this point, you get me barely hanging on to consciousness. And then eventually the sleep meds kick in big time and I start getting a bit slurry. Let's see what stands out. Could tone that one down maybe. That might be it. Don't know what we're going to play. I might play some horror tomorrow. I want to finish Outlast 2. Alien Isolation's another matter, but Outlast 2,
I guess she's real hungry.
I feel like we can actually do that. We can achieve that. So I'd really like to go back to Dead Space or Resident Evil or one of those that I, in theory, really, really want to get into, but in practice just slow and steady, Arthur. Slow and steady. I mean, is there a lock?
Let's go.
Because right now it could just lean against the doors and they'll open. I'd love to finish Alien Isolation, but I'm not enjoying it really.
Wild creatures turn on each other. Seeming friendly
And
one minute,
so someone I was watching on Twitch that then followed me, which was super cool. I think she was follower number 19. She was playing Soma, which is a horror game from 2015 would be my guess. And it's one of those ones that I've always been, because I've heard about the story, it's always been on my radar. But I just went, horror, nope, that'll be too much. I won't enjoy that. Only thing is with Soma, she said it has quite a lot of like puzzles and though like the bits that I don't enjoy in a horror game, the wandering around trying to find where you're going, trying to find what you need to get into which doors. That's why I like Outlast, because it's a lot more just like you're going along for the ride. Just the pure adrenaline, the pure chase scenes, just the hiding. That's all there is to it. So you're constantly actually scared rather than just
When the dust was up. Be careful or you might get wrecked too.
rather than just trying to find where you're going and getting frustrated with it.
Mr. Margaret's a lot of things, but best female navigator ain't one of them.
imagine you're right about that.
Oh, so this is Margaret's assistant. I thought this was like an unrelated animal tamer.
Now they're back.
I guess it's quite unlikely there would be two animal trainers.
You would have managed it yourself.
at in the same place.
If you ever want to get in the sideshow business, I'm sure there'd be a place for a fellow like you.
I'll leave the professional theatrics to better women than me.
This is Beat
If we was going this slow,
Bradley Bros.
To begin with. There it is, the caravan.
Couldn't miss him if you wanted to.
Mr. Margaret!
Aha!
Here we go.
I see you found each other.
Sure did,
The most
Mr. Margaret.
stylish man in the West.
Jolly good.
You know, tarring and feathering a donkey is one thing,
I beg your pardon? It's grease paint, makeup.
but playing dolls dressed up with a
Oh, so the
wild
zebra's
animal,
also
you're
not a
gonna wanna be
zebra.
a lot more careful.
Strappy 8 King, Mr.
Should have
Margaret.
known.
I saw her do it.
I always thought they got along.
Oh, she liked him just fine. She licked her chops and asked for seconds. Hey, speaking of which, you got any more word on that runaway lion, or are you gonna pay me for these misfits?
Look, I'm well aware that we're not Royal Command performance material. Daddy, you were right, goddamn you! But a cow barn in Rhodes is hardly Drury Bloody Lane.
You got any word on the lion?
Yes, I've got word on the lion. Shit is the word. Someone saw him near Emerald Ranch. As you know,
Emerald Ranch.
we're lately very short on lions. So, I'd be very grateful. All kinds of grateful.
There's only one kind of grateful I care about.
So long, mister.
Be a dear and fix me a gin.
Yeah, well. Well, we've done this. I don't know why they're still galloping. I think I might call it here tonight because I am getting properly sleepy. So, and I don't want to. I don't want to start the next one and then like be too sleepy to enjoy it. So I think I'll call it, but I'll be here again tomorrow. I don't know what we're going to be playing, but I think it might be something spooky. What I might do is do a bit of the pirate game, maybe. Maybe. Just because I feel like I should give it a second try on the stream. Then if I don't enjoy it a second time, okay. And then we'll finish it with some horror. But we'll see. Either way, I'll see everyone tomorrow. So I hope you have a good rest of your day. Yeah, I don't. Maybe this might be a good picture. Don't know. I hope everyone has a good rest of the night, and I hope you sleep well. And I will see you at some point tomorrow. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, Huge, for hanging out. Thank you to the people that are going to watch this at a later date. You future folk. And yeah.